Hello friends, welcome to civil engineering classes. Today's topic we are going to cover invoices in real estate. Importance of invoices in real estate. The contents which I are going to cover in today's topic are definition of invoice, types of invoice, role of invoice in real estate operation, do and don'ts in invoice, legal implication on invoice. First, types of invoices. There are basically four types of invoices used in real estate operations: tax invoice, pro forma invoice, running bill, extra work bill. First, tax invoice. Tax invoice are raised by the builder to its client on booking of their flats. The stages tax invoice are raised based upon stages of completion. For example, plinth level, first slab, second slab, third slab. This has been discussed at the time of signing the agreement for sale or at the time of booking the flat. This is between mutual understanding between the builder and the client. Second, pro forma invoice. This invoice is given by the builder to its client on based upon the total estimate that the builder is going to recover from the client on booking the flat. This is not binding, but it gives an total estimate of total payment to the builder towards their flat. Third is the running bill. This bill is mainly produced by the subcontractor or the contractor of the builder, depending on their mutual understanding. The stages when it gets completed, the contractor raises their bill. Fourth one is the extra work. Extra work depends upon the client's willingness to do a particular work besides what the builder is offering to the client. It depends upon the nature of tile. They might go with their own wishes or interior, and this is being charged extra by the builder. Next, invoice. Invoice is the demand letter which the builder issues to its client. This stage, which we have already discussed, this has already been discussed with the client at the time of booking the flat. If the builder completes the plinth level, then it issues a tax invoice to its client and raises a demand for that percentage according to the sale value of the flat. Next. Role of invoice in real estate operation. The invoice is being raised, as I have said, depends upon the stage of completion, and it is mutual understanding of the client and the builder. Even the RERA guidelines has depicted the timing of raising a tax invoice. In other words, when we can take an advances from the client and the percentage on the total sale value of the flat. Secondly, the subcontractor raises their bill to the client on completion of certain stage. Sometimes it runs into a running bill, sometimes a finished stage. It depends how much work has been allocated to the contractor. Don'ts and do's in invoice. Do's are the basic contents which an invoice should contain, and don'ts which we cannot afford to miss in the invoice. First, do's in the invoice. First of all, there should be name and address of the builder, the unique tax invoice number, GST, RERA registration, or any tax registration which is binding upon the builder should be mentioned on the tax invoice. Name and address of the client, date of the invoice, description of the service. For example, which stage the building has been completed. Amount of the service, amount of the service, you may say demand for a slab, then the tax amount to be paid on that service, and lastly the conditions which the builder has put to its client. This is depending upon builder's wish. Then come to don'ts. These are the contents, whatever contents have been mentioned in the invoice cannot be avoided while raising an invoice to any client. And the tax invoice should be supported with proper supporting documents. Lastly, legal implications on invoice. Once the tax invoice has been raised by the builder to its client, the client is duty bound to pay the amount along with the tax to the builder. There may be a deferment in the payment depending upon the client's availability of funds or mutual understanding between the builder and the client. But once the tax invoice has been raised, it becomes a tax binding liability to the builder. Builder cannot avoid the tax liability on the tax invoice. And in case of dispute of recovery issue between the client and the builder can recover the amount while filing a recovery suit from the client. It becomes a supplementary document in the legal proceeding. Thank you.